I don't know if he's stalking over there or what. I just see the lights over there. I don't know if he's doing a stalker thing. I was expecting him to drive out or something, but he didn't though. This has a D4 on it. Is it synced? Don't see. There's a red truck driving up when he drives through. I'm past the corner of the building. What's gonna sink next? All the cars? I see a bunch of silver cars. I think this is silver. The one coming behind me is silver. Oh, that's blue. But they're at the same time though. And then that's silver. And then there's another. I saw another silver car, and I think another silver car just turned behind me. Seeing a lot of silver. Again. Just like the last video. I think another silver car is coming behind me. I think he just turned. Synced. There's a tan truck turning as the silver car drives by me here. He's hitting his brakes right now on the silver car. He's turning silver. He's turning silverly. There's a tail lift, and the whitey is turning as the tail lift gets across the intersection. Whitely. White on time. Your dog barking. It's probably a sync dog. Usually a sync dog. This car just turned right now. It looks synced. These cars right now. It's silver. It's 66. 66er. This black car is pulling up with the silver car turning. There's a tan car turning over there right now as the whitey drives by me here. There's a red car followed by a blue car, and then this car is driving in front of me right now. Here comes a white car. Here's the silver 66er again. She just closed her door on that silver car as he drove by it. This car is turning right when I step on the street. I think this one also turned right at the same time. This one has one tail light. The 66er. And it's backing up now. I was driving forward right when I stepped on the parking lot. The 66er, man. One tail light 66er. One tail light 66er. They're getting out right next to me. There's a red car soccer. Was the red car stalker or not a stalker? I think he was a stalker. But I just don't know. Just don't know for sure. Should I get There's someone waving at me in the window of this room over here, and I wasn't even pointing my camera at him. He was probably a teenage child stalker. She's turning right when I walk out the door. I think that's a stalker. Green stalker car. There's a white SUV sitting on the side of the street. Is he about to stalk me? Don't stalk me. These cars are driving right. One step over the curb. The light is turning green synced. Should I go down the slide? I don't know. This slide is scary. This one's huge. I'm gonna go down this one. This one, I think it's too icy to get up this one actually. These are black and silver. This one's scary. It's really high. I don't know, man. There's a silver truck. Here's a white car. The silver truck is turning. There's a silver car coming to meet the black car. Oh, they're not. Oh, yep, there he is. I thought the light was gonna turn synced. There's a whitey over there. It says thought I had 33. It's 53. There's a whitey over here. Here comes, I think a whitey just turned behind me. Is it Sinkheads? Here's the whitey with the whitey. This white truck in front of me is this red truck right behind me. Let's see. Here comes this car right now. This is whitey back here. Let's see. Here's this car right now. Let's see. And then he's gonna sink again. He's turning right now. Let's see. The light just turned green sink when I stepped over the curb, I think. Or like synced with me turning, looking at it or something. Is this car behind me synced? Don't sync. Let's go over here where it's not synced for a minute. Hopefully, unless there's a dog walker or something. But yeah, there are these girls sitting in the library in one of those rooms in the window. And I was walking up the aisle and I turned my camera to the left, like away from them. And then the one girl was like waving at me. I didn't look over at her, but I could just see her out of the corner of my eye though. Probably a stalker that I always see, and they're probably always doing that when they drive by me or something. This bird just flew in front of me and it flew over there, and then I see all these other birds flying up. And it's probably sync birds. Like patches where it's dry and patches where it's ice, and you can't tell where the ice is and where it's dry. Could just walk in the grass, I guess. I hear train horn. This car looks synced. This truck that's coming up seems like he's synced right now at the train tracks. The car. Is it another blue car, I think? There's a blue car and then a blue car at the train tracks. I see someone walking over here, coming off the bridge. Are they gonna sync on me? Don't sync. This way. I just heard him like laughing or talking right when I got I don't know, seemed like a synced up place to do it. Don't sync. Don't sync. Yeah, when I walked down into the grass and when I walked by the edge of the trees, like the edge of these trees, when I walked by like here, like the edge of the trees right here, they were like, the girl was like laughing or something. And then they walked by me at the edge of the path. And they were coming off the bridge when I was like approaching the path. Like almost to the path. And I was walking over the train tracks. This whitey's probably a sink head. He's gonna sink on me. Don't sink. He's in front of me, and there's a silver car, and it seems like it's synced. Been seeing a lot of silver cars today synced. Seems like a sink. And there's a black car and a silver car and a white SUV. And the whiteys are meeting each other at the end of the bridge. And they seem synced to me. What about you? Do they seem synced? Does this whitey look synced? Look synced. This whitey is probably synced. I hear a loud car coming. I think it's gonna drive by right now as I'm walking up to the bridge. Yep, it's right in front of me right now. There's nobody driving in the parking lot right now. I'm parking synced. That's cool. It's usually what happens when I walk over here. Or the last few times I walked over here anyway. Just got a car coming up. A whitey pulling up in the parking lot and parking. Or just turning around, driving back out again or whatever. I think I see stalkers over there. There's these guys walking over here. I don't know if they were coming up to stalk me. Or if they're not stalkers, I don't know. They might have been coming up to stalk me though. Here comes the whiteys and the whitey. See the... Alright, that's Silver. I think he's a stalker though. The mail van has a dim tail light. A mail truck. The mail truck was getting around the roundabout when the whitey drove by me, and the whitey also had a B2 or something. This is tan right now. That light over there turned green when the one car drove by me. I don't know. Just was at the same time. Here's the whitey. Here comes a tail lift. Black and silver. And then this car, on the other side of this white truck, silver, he pulled up when the tail lift pulled up. And then this just pulled up when the whitey's turning, looks sync. And that silver is probably a sync head. And that silver is probably a sync head. A lot of them are, though. Where am I? Here's a U-Haul with the Monarch butterfly on it. I haven't seen the one with the butterfly on it in a while. Here's a blue car turning with the red car. This whitey probably pulled up at the same time as the U-Haul. I don't know. I used to see the Monarch butterfly U-Haul. I saw it a few times, like a year ago or whatever. But I've been seeing other U-Hauls lately. But I haven't seen the Monarch butterfly one in a while. This car just started driving when I picked my phone up, I think, in the parking lot. And then it parked right next to me. And then this car has one light, and it's probably gonna park right next to me. No, it's gonna drive by me with a silver car, though. And it parked right next to me. And he's getting out and closing the door when the white truck drives by. And there's red and blue over here. And then I think this car was turning out of the alley synced, and then the whitey's gonna park next to me probably. And this black and silver next to me. And it's just a bunch of black and silver, and then a whitey, and it looks like a stalker parade. And then he's having trouble parking over here. He's parking like 5 times. Is he done? Is he gonna sync? Is he a 77 sync? He just closed the door on the whitey. Is it synced with the 77? There's this blue car right as the red car is straightening out on the street over there. There's also this blue car that was probably also synced. And then he just closed the door on the blue car synced with it, I think. How high am I? Not enough. Can you take me higher? This silver car and this white car and this blue car are all pulling up at the same time as each other, and I think I heard a car door over there at the same time or something. Syncing, like synchronizing, like this blue and red car I always see blue and red cars synchronizing with each other, meeting each other at intersections, or meeting me as I walk up to intersections, or whatever. There's a blue car with the red car again. You see what I mean? It's right when he gets across the intersection, he's next to him, right here. Just like that. That's what I mean. Can you take me higher to a place where they don't sink? Can you take me higher? Woo! I think I see, that's why I thought I saw a bunch of silver. I think these are the silvers, and this one has a 88. I think those were the silver ones. The light's turning at the center, at the line on the street. Center of the street. Silver, red and blue. That's tan car. And I think it's ink. Door, is it zinc? 64 at the door, is it zinc? This black car and this black car looks inked. He's parking. They're getting across the street at the same time, and they're walking by me at the center of the parking lot at the same time. And they're getting out of the car right now. And it's pulling up and parking at the same time. And they're walking up right now, hitting their lock button. And opening the door at the curb probably. And going in as a silver car is right behind them, and they're hitting the lock button again. And then they just started walking again. Never mind. They're not walking. They just stepped. Oh, there's black and silver and white right here. Oh. And the door's opening on the C11. And black. And there's a car alarm. And it just stopped when I walk up to the steps. Corner of the building. Black truck's really loud. He's revving his engine after he drives by me. He's revving his engine again right now. He's revving his engine again really loud right now when the silver car drives by me in his black truck. Then there's a silver car behind the silver car. And then there's a silver car. And then they just walked up at the same time. And then Whitey, and this car just started driving forward when I walked by it. Corner of the building. Silver again. Silver cars. Silver cars. It's silver cars in the city. Sink, sink, sink. Whitey sink. He's gonna drive. Sink. Is that the corner building? And then I noticed this door is right here. This place where they always sink. Like I always say it's here on this curb. It's also this door, I realized. So I don't know if they sink it at the door. It's probably the door, I guess. Because they like to sink at doors. I'm walking by this black truck and there's a black car driving by it. Right as I walk by the front bumper of it, it's turned on. This whitey looks like it's about to park next to me or something. Yup, right directly next to me. Yup. This has a A3311. Is this it? I just saw the whitey's lights flash when the tan truck drove by me, like he was putting her in parking synced or something. They're going in right here. I guess they were sync heads, I think. Like I was unsure about those guys the whole time. Those are the guys that were walking in the park. I was like, are they synced? I don't know. Like the whole time I saw them. And then they walk in right there and I'm like, Whitey sync. They're coming to sync. They're coming to sync. He's gonna wait until his car pulls up and they're both black. They're coming to sync. The silver truck's turning. Sync.